What's up guys, Phoenix here. This video is going to be another DevPro duel video in Ranked, and this time I'm going to be playing with the Speedroid Gusto deck yet again. This list specifically sent in by a subscriber by the name of Eric Godwin, and I'm basically guaranteed to do a deck doctor on it at this point because there's so many changes to this deck that I actually just want to make, because there's a lot of really gimmicky card choices in it that I just do not agree with as a whole, that are ultimately just going to be something that I ultimately go and try to change. And make the deck more optimized, because there are quite a few gimmicky choices that I've pretty readily voiced my opinions on in the previous video. But I'm going to be playing hopefully a few games in this video as well, and then after that, you know, there will be the deck doctor that I do, and then I'll play it again for maybe one or two more videos. Who actually knows? But I will figure that out when the time comes. But yeah, essentially this list utilizes, you know, Takatomborg to extend your plays with your already, you know, play extending things like Pilica and stuff with Gustos. Like I said, there's some gimmicky things that I'm just not ultimately a fan of, but other than ramble about that for a little while longer, I'm just going to go ahead and say, let's just jump into the games, alright? Because I really want to start this on a high note, but maybe I won't. Who knows? Alright, so here's hoping for another freeze shenanigans. Okay. So I'm expecting rock? Yes! Alright. Alright, we will go first. This one's kind of alright. I still hate this card though. Whirlwind is just infinitely better. They printed this card and then they're like, oh, by the way, Whirlwind? Yeah, you want that one. That's the one you want. But I'm going to set both of these. I'm going to risk getting Twin Twistered, but I mean, I gotta take that risk. Simply because Twin Twister would allow me to... Well, actually, no, there's not even really anything I want to discard off this Twin Twister. Raigeki kind of conflicts. But I can see why it's, you know, just there. It's just a very powerful card. Okay, Twin Twister is basically dead now, because I won't be able to do anything with it unless he locks his scales up with stuff that doesn't matter. Come on, put something that's low. That's still not a low scale. Alright. No, I'm not gonna do it now. Absolutely not. I can E-Tele into Pilica, so that's definitely something that's possible. But what I can do here is I can Twin Twister this, and that forces his scale to stay really low. So I will do that. I'm going to discard this Raigeki. I'm just going to pop the Sky Iris. I can't target his Magician Scales. So as long as he doesn't... Okay, so he's already used Sky Iris' effect once per turn, like once this turn, so he can't use it again. So that's fine. This is actually just stunned his turn. Well, it's shitty for me because it means I still just kind of lose this, but I still just lose. I can't see myself winning this one. I can flip an attack with this, but then I can potentially take a shit ton. I don't want that. I 100% don't want that. Especially since, oh my god, I forgot completely. I just flipped this and attack with it, and this deck runs Odd Eyes Pendulum Dragon. But I can use that to my advantage if he doesn't kill me. Fingers crossed. If he doesn't kill me, then I'll be able to, if he doesn't kill me and I'm able to summon a Freeze, then I'll be able to summon, Freeze and attack into his Eyes Pendulum Dragon and continuously double damage. So there's that. The Odd Eyes could actually fuel my OTK. That's a Dragon Pit. It's going to pop my Blessing. I'm perfectly fine with that. I don't care. As long as he doesn't have a way to synchro into Odd Eyes Meteor Burst Dragon. That's really all that I care about. Because if he has another level 4 that he's able to summon with this... Oh my god, he doesn't. Does he? It looks like he doesn't. Which means it looks like I'm just going to steal this one too. I'm just going to steal this game with a Freeze as his particular fashion. So, if he attacks this, I'm going to take 3,000. Oh, he's just not attacking it. Well, that's retarded. That's gay. How dare you do these things to me. Now I'm just going to turn this to defense mode. So, yeah, we'll put this in defense. Unfortunately, I'm not doing anything of worth. That's the problem. If I leave this on the board, that's fine, because I don't want it to go away. Because if it goes in the graveyard, he'll be able to make Meteor Burst. So, yeah, I'm just going to pass. I'm just going to keep passing. If he doesn't kill me, then that's just enough time for me to draw something like Guldo and summon it. Or even Takatomborg would be amazing. Takatomborg would be the greatest. Because Takatomborg would allow me to would allow me to go into Red-Eyed Dice. I'd be able to E-Telly into Pilica, do all that sort of stuff. But Odd Eyes Fusion, alright. Well, I'm going to max C here, so I'm going to draw cards off of this. So that should be decent enough. I don't have the Raigeki, which is unfortunate, but maybe I can bait the negation with something else. That's another window. What the fuck? Damn it. I hate this card. This card's like always a one-up in my eyes. But, I mean, I can see why you play two. But my most recent builds of Gustos have always been playing one of this card because I hate drawing it. And it's recyclable off of chems and stuff like that. So, regardless, he is doing this. I'll have Blessings with Gusto as a play. Fuck! No tuners! Shit! Come on now! This is ridiculous. This is dumb. I had every chance in the world to still play it. Why aren't you attacking with Dragon Pit? Alright. Well, he's going to be able to shuffle this back and negate it. That's unfortunate for me. I've got to get, like, 2 more Gustos in the grave before Blessings with Gusto is even live, which is another reason why I think the card is just infinitely worse than Whirlwind. But, yeah, why didn't you attack my window with this? Because then you could have negated attack me for 5k. That was just... Oh. I hate seeing people that play decks shittily, but it looks like that's what we're dealing with. Okay, so what I get to do here is I get to set this. He has no Pendulum cards in his extra deck, but he can put one there with Sky Iris, which is going to be, you know, not ideal. Although, I can normal summon this and crash it into the Dragon Pit. It'll use its ability, float into Guldo. I'll be able to go Blessing, but I can't make Freeze in the same turn. That's sad. How very sad. Okay, so I think this is the best play that I have, is to normal summon this, go into battle phase, attack this, use its effect, and so from here we'll use this, we'll go into, I guess, Guldo. I can't go into Guldo. I have to go into Cam, which inherently turns Blessing for Gusto off. This is bad. This is bad news bears. I'm not a fan of this entire situation. What I can do is I can go this into Eagle back. This is not what I would consider ideal in the slightest. But I guess I'll just summon this. It's going to get back Eagle. But that's terrible. Terrible! Let's see. I can make High Speedroid puzzle thing. Fuck! Why didn't I attack the Dragon Pit? Oh well. I can make this. And yeah, it's not gonna be doing anything for me. I can make this. This Blessings with Gusto can special summon something back. I can make Haster. So actually, yeah, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna make Hastor, and I'm going to end my turn. And so what's gonna potentially happen here is I've got Blessing with Gusto live, so I can always float back into Eagle. And so I'm hoping that I actually just force him to negate Haster with the Odd Eyes Vortex Dragon, because what it'll do is it'll just make it to where, oh, that's a Kieran. Great! Great! Alright. Oh, playing poorly but getting rewarded because my deck isn't doing anything. If I drew, like, Guldo instead of that Eagle, I could have potentially won? Question mark? Well, maybe not. I had to draw Eagle, and then instead of one of these cards, I had to draw, like, Taka Tumborg, but then that would have been Freeze and, like, an OTK. So there is that. But, so, if he just goes into battle phase, yes! Honey! Alright, well, now the problem is I've got to deal with the... select the monster to special summon, so I'm going to select this, and these go into the deck. I'm selecting Eagle because if he bounces it with Kieran, don't want to be dealing with that nonsense during my next turn, so I don't want to deal with that. I'd rather him just kill it. Just kill it, dude. Come on. Like, come on, do it! Fucking kill it! Do it now! Kill this card, please. Damn. Son? Alright, Skyers, why didn't you do that first? You could have done that first and saved yourself the trouble! You could have negated my Blessings for Gusto! This guy is terrible. He's terrible, but I'm gonna lose to him anyway. Sad times. Sad times for me. Now I have to draw Taketomborg. That's the only way. Because what I have to do is I have to special Taketomborg, normal summon Pilica, and go into like Stardust Charge Warrior. That's not fucking it. Thank you, deck. That's definitely not it at all. Oh no. Alright. So the issue here is what I could do, actually. I could try and cheese him. Do I want to try and cheese him? I mean, I don't have anything else going for me at this point, so I might as well, right? Fuck me. But even if I kill this, he just gets to Pendulum Summon it again. That's the issue. That's the issue here. Alright. Well, what I can do here is that I can normal summon this. I can E-Tele. I can normal summon this, or I can E-Tele. If I normal summon this, that's going to be 2, that'd be 3, but there's no 3 in my extra deck, so that's a moot point. Oh, it's not where I wanted to be. But, let's see, do I even have a play here? I don't think I do. Great! Great! I don't have a play. Alright. Good. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to make, this can attack twice, and it gains 200 attack during each. You know what, I'm going to make this, and I'm just going to try and rush my way into battle phase. And if I'm able to rush my way into the battle phase, okay, he's bouncing. He's bouncing. Oh, and he gets to negate a card because he has a thing in his extra deck now. Yeah, I can't just win this game. I just can't win. Yeah, I just can't win at all. Because I play this, he negates with Vortex. It's simple. Yeah, look at this. He played absolutely terribly. I should have lost turns ago, but instead, I just lose now because my deck isn't functioning. So that's sad. Sad, but true. Sad, but true indeed. Alright. Yeah, hit me. Fuck me up. Give me the release. I want to go into a different game. I'm going to be doing 2 games in this video, so it might get long because we're already at like 11 minutes, but fuck it, man. We're going in again. That's just upsetting. If I'd drawn Taketomborg anywhere in there, Taketomborg instead of either of these would have just been like a potential game shot. Especially since I had Blessing of Gusto down, it would have definitely been a game shot if I had just drawn Taketomborg. Because I would have been able to normal summon Pilica, not use its effect. I would have been able to special Taketomborg, go into the Triad dice, makes freeze, and then I would be able to E-Tele for another card somewhere along the line. But I also have the Eagle in defense mode, like stuff like that. It's just, we're going in again. All right, let's try this again. Hopefully we draw an actual like relevant tuner. Creature swap. That's already really good. Plus Taketomborg. That's also really good. All right, so what we're gonna do is this can float into Guldo, so I'm fine with setting it. I'm gonna set this past my turn. Worst comes to worst, I get to creature swap his thing. This card is incredibly trolly, and I don't approve of it, but I mean, hey man. I played this card in an event once. Magic Planter, Twin Twister, and Volcanic Scattershot. This might be problematic. He's taking the Twin Twister. He must have something like Shell in his hand already, making it free to just pop the 1. He does. Damn it. If I'm not anything, I'm at least very good at understanding what is about to come. So Shell, pay 500, add that, yes. If he has a Rocket or a Blaze Accelerator, that's very problematic for me. Thunder King, interesting. Well, that's mine now. That will soon be mine. So he can attack this. I'll float into Guldo, and then I'll creature swap him the Guldo. Yes, mine. Guldo. So I'll summon Guldo here, and I'll be able to special Taketomborg. Okay. Alright, well, so what I'll be able to do is I'll be able to normal summon Eagle, I'll be able to creature swap, take his Thunder King, I'll be able to special Taketomborg, I'll be able to tribute it, go into Triad dice at some point if I feel like it. But in any news, let's see, yeah, this is just the play. Because this can summon Pilica, and then Pilica can get back the Eagle, so my investment is free, and then I can make freeze. So I'll have his Thunder King, I will have his Thunder King. The freeze will be on the board, and yeah. Lost connection? Fuck me, man. No. How dare you? How dare you try to invalidate the words that I say and the reads that I make by scooping to a creature swap? I refuse. I'm gonna use that portion. It's like a minute long, so might as well. Let's see. Again, with this fucking card. I hate this card. This card is so ridiculous. No. I don't like it. I don't like any of this deck's trap lineup. This entire deck's trap lineup has definitely seen better days. Yeah, Twin Twister for 1. Ancient Whitestone. Okay, so we played against Pendulum, and we played against Volcanics, we played against Blue Eyes, but we didn't really play against Volcanics. We played against Show Volcanic card, Summon Thunder King, Scoop to creature swap. So this is what we've played against. Okay, so again, this is like the worst floater because this one can't suicide itself. That's the main issue that I have with this thing. Like, is that this can't suicide itself. So that's the issue that I have. But I'm not gonna play any more cards. I'm gonna make him think I'm playing some stupid like trap burn deck. And so yes, awesome. He's attacking this. That's great. That's exactly what I wanted in life. Because now this gets to trigger. I get to summon my Guldo. Because Guldo is the stronger one against Raigeki, Dark Hole, anything like that. And also Guldo allows me to go into freeze. So there's that. So I've got E-Telly, which means that next turn I'll probably go E-Telly for Pilica. And then that will add back the Guldo. Oh, or I've got that as well. So there are these options that are available to me. The only problem is that could be a strike. And that would be the biggest issue of them all. That's obviously something that I could mitigate if I had something like Terratop Takatomborg, but Terratop isn't in this build, because I'd be able to go into like something like Grand Pulse. But what I'm going to be able to do here is I'm going to E-Telly. I'm going to E-Telly into Pilica, because I'm going to save this one in my hand, just so I can normal summon it at a later date. And that way I'll be able to E-Telly into Pilica. And this is really just kind of making me think that, okay, that's an emptiness. Alright, well that's problematic, but now I still have the Pilica in my hand, which means I can just go Raigeki, and then your Thingo dies, so that's good. And I'll turn this to attack mode just to poke for 5, even though it doesn't really matter. I'm going to take a shit ton of damage to the throat, potentially, at a later date, but we will see. I'm going to set this, I'm going to pass my turn. I'm not going to set the Lance because there's no reason to, because I'm not going to get one-shotted over this Guldo, at least I don't think I'm going to, but otherwise. And honestly, I probably should have just waited to Raigeki his Blue Eyes. Well, no, because then he would have just killed my Guldo. But then I could have normal summoned got it back, so there is that as well, potentially. I don't know. There's merits for either, but if he had a way to turn it off during his turn, it would have just been better for him. But, okay, so Alternative Dragon isn't going to really do anything here, other than, like, pop my Eagle. But if it pops my Eagle, it doesn't float. But if it pops my Guldo, it does float. So there is that. Damn, man, is that all 3 trade-ins? Is that literally all 3? That's the wrong button. No, it's 2. 2 trade-ins, 2 cards of consonants. Jesus. Alright. So he's going to summon this. I don't know what, like, rank 8 he makes. What? Oh, alternative. So he popped it with alternative. I see. I thought that, like, something else activated because I wasn't looking at the screen. But he did pop that one. So that's kind of fine. He still has to deal with all the floaters that I can go into, though, because I can literally just go from Guldo into Eagle into Winda into Guldo again. And I've got the Pilica in my hand, so that's easy. Oh, he's going to spin it to the top of my deck. What a fucking cheese. Let's see. So he's going to put this on the top or bottom of my deck. He declared Whitestone of Ancients. It's a Blue Eyes. Why did you even declare a card that was in your deck? If you wanted it to resolve, you should have just called something that wasn't in your deck, like Dark Magician. Did he put it on top or bottom? He put it on the bottom. Okay, I'm cool with that. I'm fine with that. That's fine. I've got this engraved, which is the wrong tuner, which sucks. But I can deal with this somehow. I need to draw I need to draw targets on board. Easy. Maybe. I don't know. There's only 3 copies of it. There could be more in this deck if like you play Terratop, but this deck doesn't play Terratop. So that's the issue. So I've taken a rather healthy chunk, and this is set now, which means this could be something like a strike, which is another problem. There's just so many things working against me right now. And I'm not a fan of any single one of them. Alright. Solemn fucking strike. Look at you. Aren't you late as a bitch? Alright. Fuck me. I lose. I lose. Alright, I can use this. I can use this, bring back that. And I can make the puzzle thing. But that's not going to do anything for me. I can make this, but that's not good. Not even not good here, just not good, period. I really don't know why it's in the extra deck. Literally, this entire extra deck is full of wind cards when you aren't always going to be using some, like, certain card effects. So, like, there is that. So, he is thinking about a response, which means he has something that can answer it, which is probably something like Solemn Warning or Solemn Strike. And people were trying to call me on the phone, even though I've very, very made it clear to everyone that is trying to call me right now that I'm recording. In fact, that is the case. The person that just called me is someone that tried to talk to me beforehand, and I said, alright, I'm going to be recording now. Do not call me, unless you want me to be mad at you. And so, now that person is going to have some fun. So, this card can double its attack. But, like, I need to deal with this as well. So, this can't be protected by Gospel, so I'll attack it. Did I just say not to use its effect? Ah, Phoenix Wing. Double its current attack. That's gonna be a kick in the dick. Look at that! I lose! I lose, I lose, I lose, I lose. I lose! 100%. Yeah, sure, do plays. Fuck you, third trade-in? Is that the play? Oh, no, it's another alternative. Alright. Like, why? Why are you taking up my time? Like, that wasn't even necessary. Look at my life points. Look at them. I can't win. Fuck. Spun my Goldo. Look at this motherfucking saucy bitch. Look at him. And, like, if I had not set the Goldo, I'm pretty sure he would have alternative popped it. Maybe? I don't know. Or maybe just not. That's actually very valid as well. But I keep drawing these cards that I don't want in my hand, like Winda and shit. And it's really starting to trigger the fuck out of me. In the highest degree. But anyway, this is the last duel video I'm doing with this deck. I'm going to go in and do a much needed deck doctor. Because, this deck list is, not to be rude, but it kind of sucks. It's incredibly subpar for what it could be. There are so many better cards that could be being played. The extra deck is literally full of so many cards that don't even get made or matter just because of the wind restriction, when you could just easily and handily play other cards. So, like, and it's not even like Pilica and Taka Tumbor give you a really hard restriction either. No, it's wind monsters for the rest of the turn, so you can make other things first. So there's definitely that. But anyway, that's going to be it for this video. It's a little bit longer, so oops. I mean, I said I kind of want to stay away from that, but I mean, hey, fuck it. We're doing it. Might as well, right? Next video you see of this deck is going to be the very much needed deck doctor on this deck, and I'm going to try and make it into something that actually functions relatively well. But other than that, that is all for this video. As always, guys, thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe to all the nonsense you usually do. Links are in the description of my Facebook pages. If you are feeling brave and you want to send your deck in for me to critique and play as one of these little deck doctor segments, then you can send the deck list to my Facebook fan page. Send it in a message form. If it's in a post form on the actual page itself, it's going to get buried because I don't get to see those. Facebook's layout of how you manage your fan page options is incredibly flawed in the essence that it only lets me see my own, and then all of your posts are off in this small little tab that I never check. So there's that. But other than that, I also don't get notifications for it. I get notifications for messages. I don't get notifications for posts on it. Strangely enough, I probably changed that setting somewhere and I don't know when I changed it back. But otherwise, if you want to support me, clicking ads on my videos and disabling ad block and review my videos is the best way to do so. Helps me make money and there's no reason to lie to you guys about that. And if you have an ad block enabled, like I've said, if you could take a few seconds out of your day and disable it, refresh the video, click an ad or two, and then put the ad block back on when you're done. Helps me out a ton, and you'd have my eternal gratitude because it just really, really shows your support and how much you like the stuff that I'm doing. So if you want to keep seeing the stuff that I'm doing and things of the like in the future, you know what to do. I've already given you plenty of instructions now as well as in the past. But other than that, that's it for this video, and as always guys, take care.